Hey, I think I'm live. Um, I have one viewer, Loich. I may be mispronouncing that. I'm sorry. Um, Also, I think my mom is watching me again because why not? She's my biggest fan. Um, it is good to see you. Good to be here. I did this yesterday for the first time, and I liked it so much that I wanted to do it again. I twiddled some settings. I'm using OBS on Open Broadcast software system thing to stream this, and I'm still sort of new with it. I don't totally know what I'm doing. I am not a streamer historically. This is very new for me, but it's fun actually, and I think that I like it because it's a way of talking to myself without feeling like I'm crazy. Um, People seem to enjoy what I have to show here, so I enjoy sharing it. Uh, Also, it's a way for me to get to work in my game and share it, and I like to do that. That's what I do with my free time. So yesterday, I did a fairly simple task, which took like an hour, and I um, created a summary message for my cow feeds, and that's working great. Also, fun fact: I was on the bus yesterday for like an hour, and I actually just decided to play my game as a user. It's sort of hard to play your own game or use your own software like as a person who's just a user, because like you know everything works. So it's like it's hard for you to like have um, a natural sense of how someone might actually use it. But like I actually found it kind of addicting, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, it's the game I wanted to make. I very much wanted to make this farming game. I wanted to make something like this for years, and I've been doing it for the last two or so. Um, and It's actually kind of addicting. So I hope that don't create a distraction for folks once this is released. I mean, you can play it right now. It's up on GitHub. But someday, get the plan for V1 is to get like a mobile version of it on the App Store and monetize it. And I know I've said this before in the Discord for anybody who's been keeping an eye on that, but I want to monetize it not because I'm trying to like become like a jillionaire, because that this is definitely not going to do that. I'll be lucky if I achieve minimum wage with this project, because that's just how indie game development works. It doesn't make good money. My hope is that I can monetize this game enough such that I can make enough money to pay my bills and feed myself, so that I can do this full time instead of having an actual job. That's my hope. I want to do this all day long because I really like this. I think I'm good at this. Um, and all I want to do is this, just and not have to be poor. Anyways, so we are. What are we doing today? We have another card to do. So, ooh, this is interesting. I was thinking about this. Let me zoom this in for folks who can't see it. But so again, this is my little GitHub project board. It sort of keeps me organized. These are two. Oh boy, ooh, these are two more Delverton requests. Also, Delverton, if you're out there, thank you so much for all of your great requests. They are incredibly helpful. Um, I feel bad that I can't get to everybody's feature requests for V1, but that's because I'm doing this in my free time, which I've got more of it now because I'm between jobs, but someday hopefully I won't be, and this will actually just be relegated to like 1 or maybe 2 hours a day. Um, and I gotta be choosy with the features that I do and that I don't do. I'm prioritizing things um, that are good for the mobile experience. So what I mean by that is it's gonna be you. Sorry, it's gonna work on a phone. So I've added a lot of things. This is sort of hard to do on like Chrome like this, but I'll show you what I mean. So I redesigned this bottom nav recently, but the cool thing is like I know you can't quite see what I'm doing here, but like so you can click these buttons to navigate left and right, but you could also swipe to navigate, which that was like it's kind of hard to see it, I guess, but you just swipe with your thumb. Like the idea is that it's meant. I want like a good farming game that I can play with one hand in portrait mode with like my one free hand on the bus. Like this game is built to kill time on the bus. That's the design idea. So like there's all these like little gestures and little aspects of how it works that are kind of built around that. So you can swipe navigate. You can also, if you pull from the all the way to the left, you can pull over the menu. There it goes. It feels better when you're doing it with your thumb on an actual phone. Um, but there's all this stuff. And like also one thing, okay, I'm just gonna nerd out about this for a second, but this was so hard to get right, this whole UX. So I can't pinch it, but you can act on a phone, you can pinch it and it'll zoom in. But what you can do is just do this. Oh no. OBS is sort of bogging down my system. Also, I need to buy a new computer because this thing is great. I love my MacBook Pro, but it's like the last of the quad cores. And now that I'm doing streaming, I actually need more cores. I didn't before. I just wanted more power. I wanted more cores and more RAM because, yay, more. But like actually, OBS consumes like a lot of CPU. It's at like 36% CPU steady right now. Um, and I will need just more CPU to keep this working for me. Yes, I'm gonna just turn off notifications because they're very distracting. Thank you, Mom. My mom texted me. She's watching. Hi, Mom. I love you, but the little dinging is sort of annoying. Um, oh no. Hang on. I broke my layout. There we go. Okay. So I was thinking of doing um, this card. Now, this one's interesting. Delverton recommended that we have buildings, like a silo that limit the amount of food that you can store that would add strategy connected to crop price drops. I love this idea. Um, right now, there is no inventory limit. You can just have a billion crops or whatever the maximum number in JavaScript is. It's something billion or trillion, I forget which. But I think it would be very interesting to like kind of start out with a max limit of like 100 inventory slots. Um, and like then you'd buy more, and like you could buy them like 100 at a time for like I don't know 500 or 1,000 game dollars at a time. And like after a while, like you'd have enough where you don't have to worry about inventory too much. But I think it'd be a really interesting way to sort of like gate and incentivize the player to keep playing and like add a really interesting aspect of strategy. So I'm definitely going to have that in for V1. Um, I was also thinking like there was I was mentioning yesterday that there's gonna be like a win condition at some point. I've got an idea of what that's gonna be like. Um, it's basically just built on the systems that are already in place. Basically, you have enough crops and have enough cows and milk and create a recipe that you rainbow souffle. Um, I'll get into that later, but uh, that I think would be a great way of unlocking like unlimited inventory. So that's a reason why you'd want to beat the game. It's like there's got to be an incentive for why the player wants to play and get to a certain point. I don't need to make the game that people play for years and years and years. Those games exist, and I would love it if this game could become that. But that is not my more immediate goal. I just want to have like a game that is fun for a while that people enjoy playing. Um, and So I think for today we're going to start on this task, which is this really does feel like a tech interview. Actually, it's just like make a sorting UI. Um, Also, this won't be the longest stream because my girlfriend's headed over, which is great. But that is probably when I will end this stream. Also, I am a little sleepy. Um, this coffee has saved my life. But let's get into it. So sorting. So let's go over to our cows. To our cows. I do have cows. Okay, good. So here's our cows. They're hopping around, being cows. Now, right now, there's just these three. And we're gonna need some sort of like sorting UI. So like what's in the ticket here? So here's a good place to start from. I don't know if we necessarily have to get to all these. We could, but we should start with one of them. Um, I think probably the easiest one to start with is sell value. I think that that is probably the most relevant thing to the player, and it is a good enough place to start. Once we get the UI in place, all the infrastructure and various get the broad strokes, and then we can add in the new sorting methods after that. So let's take a look at. So I'm thinking for this. So first off, before we try and like, I'm not a designer. I am not a good graphic designer. Like the fact that this looks as good as it does, which is arguably not even that great, is because I'm using Material UI, which I like a lot. It lives here. It is an open source React library for Google's Material UI design spec, which is very well thought out. It's a little bit overly abstract in a lot of ways for my liking, but like it's certainly good enough to use. They've covered a lot of edge cases. There's a lot of accessibility affordances. It's pretty great. And that's what all of this stuff is. So like this bar here is Material UI, these buttons, these paper things, which is what it's called in Material UI. All these buttons, it's all Material UI. Like I tried to design as little as I could because there are people out there who are much better at this than I am who have given away their solutions for free. So I'm just going to use those because they want me to, and everybody's better off that way. Also, it's faster and easier. So I want to see if there's some sort of like sorting thing. I might already have it in here that I could use. So let's see. Oh, there's so many things. I hope you can see this. Let me see if I can zoom it in for you a little bit. Also, I do keep an eye on the chat, the YouTube chat, and also the Discord. So if anybody has questions or comments or suggestions or requests, I'll be here all night for the next 30 minutes or so. But I know there's not like a sort UI, but I'm thinking something like a header that might do it for us. So let's maybe think about how this might look, or like maybe another way. What's like, rather than me trying to play designer, maybe we could think about like existing sorting UIs that work, like something I'd want to emulate a little bit. So I'm trying to think of like other common UIs. I don't know why I'm thinking of Amazon because like I don't like their UI, but like I don't necessarily need to take their design motif. But let's go to Amazon.com, see what they have for like searching. I'm gonna search for farming equipment. This is really gonna give me some good like suggestions later on, I'm sure. If you like, did you search for this? So all right, we got sort by. So this is the thing that I'm trying to build it like this, but for cows. So I like this, but I also want to. So I need some way of like having the type of way that is sorted and then ascending or descending. So I'm thinking maybe like an arrow that goes up or down next to it that you just sort of toggle. I feel like I've seen this. Again, you know what? All right, I'm gonna not. I'll be a little bit creative here. I'm just gonna go with this and have like an arrow next to it, I think. So let's try that. All right, so because I've got a lot of code that I've written over a few years now, I can't remember where anything is. So I'm just going to look in the Chrome DevTools, or sorry, the React DevTools, which, by the way, are amazing. Big fan of the React DevTools. And I'm going to go to here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find this. Where is this being? Okay, so this is in the CowPen context menu. So I'm going to go over to my code base here. CowPen context menu. There we go. There it is. Great. Fold this down here. 1 second. Just gotta send Christine. Okay. I'm streaming. All right, so I want to add something in the cow, like above here in the cows section. So where would that be? Again here, where is this rendered? I want it under for sale and above the list of cows. So that's an H3. Let's look for my H3s in this file. Great, found the thing. Also, if folks can't see this, let me know and I can bump it up or do whatever else I need to make it a little bit more viewable for you all. So I got these cow cards. Let's make that a little larger. What am I looking at here? No, not for sale. I want to see my cow. Okay, there we go. This is what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna need to add a select that shows the different options. Thinking through this. All right. So because I can't actually remember how to write up the select, I'm just going to look for it elsewhere in the code base. Select. Here we go. Got to get the import. Yep. Split that, go up here, add it down here. So I use Vim, which is all keyboard combos, and sort of like my fancy keyboard, which I almost just knocked my coffee over with. It looks very impressive, and it's very efficient most of the time. But it's all muscle memory. I couldn't tell somebody how to use it. It's all feel. It's sort of like playing guitar or something. Like you can like speak music, whatever, but like I don't think of them as far as like actions. I think of just like oh, my hands do that thing, and then the other thing happens, which just comes with practice. Just takes a while to achieve that, and it took me a while to get there. Okay, so select. What's in my select here? How does this work? So I got this select, and I copy paste this, and then edit it because that's how I write code. I'm sort select. So this doesn't do anything yet. I'm going to comment it out. So this is going to need, I don't think this needs to be terribly fancy for now. So let me just get rid of some things here. Okay. Oh, I need the menu items too. Also, I'm probably not as good with Vim as a lot of people are. I'm just good enough for what I need. So we got these, don't need a key because it's not in the list. So this is going to have a value of price. Sort by price. We're going to need a button above this or next to it. Okay. Let's do this. Sort by price. Should that be a capital P? What is like the MLA standards of style for like web component UIs in terminology? I have no idea. But also, I hope that my stream is looking good because I see like OBS is like going red a bunch, and I don't know what that means. Which is the streaming software that I'm using. I hope it looks good and not blurry. I don't actually know because I'm such a newbie with streaming things, and I feel like I should know more about this stuff, but I don't. So I'm just hoping for the best. Okay, so we got sort by price. Now I want to see how this shows up, if at all. Gonna save it. Gonna refresh it. Come on, localhost. Go to my cows. Oh, I got milks. And open up my menu. That does not look correct. I need, okay, well, okay, that looks good. I want a better default value though. See, I have this problem also, hang on. I've got this issue also in the shop here. I've got to figure out how to, like when they're, hang on, let me tweak the money real quick. Tweak the money, that's a fun sentence. Let me just make this smaller. Now I have $5. Hang on, gotta refresh to see if I can show you what I'm trying to talk about here. So like that's not helpful. There's got to be some way of showing like a default value. And I'm pretty sure that there is, because I cannot be the first person who's had this problem. And I imagine that the authors of Material UI have solved this. So let's see if I can solve this right now. Go back to my cows, because that's what I'm working with. Oh, I'm going to refresh because I want to save the money that I took away from myself. 5. Right. So I want this sort by price to show up as like the default value. So let's see what's in Material UI. So we got these selects. Let's go to here. Let's see if I can find like a default. See, this is what I want. No, nope. Wait, what'd I do? What happened here? No. Let's see, placeholder. Let's see what's in the placeholder. Age, good. Placeholder. Placeholder. Wait a second. This is not the one I want to have. I want to have something like that. No. Okay, let's just try this placeholder. Search placeholder. There's got to be a prop for it. Placeholder. Wait, what? That's not what I expected. Display empty? What is this? Hang on. API. Display empty. Yep. If true, which is defaults to false, a value is displayed even if no items are selected. In order to display a meaningful value, a function must be passed to the render value prop, which returns a value to be displayed when no items are selected. You can only use it when the native prop is false. Okay, let's just try making this true. Let's see what happens from there. Don't need to split. Go down here. Display empty true. Display. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That needs to go up here. Wait, true. True. Nope. Put that there. Okay. Let's see what it did. Nope. Too early. There we go. Okay. No. So there's a little bit more to this. Hang on. I gotta text my girlfriend and just ask her to tell me to let me know when she transfers. Let me know when you transfer. Because that's when I'll have to start wrapping things up. Oh, I have 3 viewers. Oh, Loich, which also, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But quality is great, but I have some freezes here. Yeah, that might be the. I need a faster computer. This thing is great for web development. Like it's a 2017 MacBook Pro, i7 quad core. It's a solid machine. But I think that doing anything with video like this is actually what you need a really powerful computer for. Which I'm going to do before they switch the Macs to ARM because I don't want to have to deal with compatibility issues. Also, hello to whoever my 3rd viewer is. It is nice to see you. Default value. Okay, so I want something around here. One of these. You got to figure out what to do with this. Default value. The default element value. Used when the component is not controlled. This is a controlled component. Yes, it will be. So that is not what I want. So I think it's something with display empty. So it's also saying, what is render value? Okay. I can't actually, I can't like speak what I'm reading and also think about the thing that I'm reading. I have to like either think it or speak it. I can't do both. I'm gonna do this silently for a second, and you could do so as well if you would like. So this is for display empty. Uh, Meaningful value function should be passed to the render value prop. Returns a value to be displayed when no items are selected. But but it is selected. Well, well, wait, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not selected by default. So, okay. Hmm. Let me see if there's something from the examples that like look like the thing that I want that I don't have to. So, I'm a very visual person. Like I cannot read documentation. Like I just it's a pile of like text, and I just like it's just it doesn't mean anything to me. I need to see like examples and like code snippets and like demos like this. This is one of the reasons I love Material UI. One of the reasons that I use it is because the documentation is incredibly good, or at least about as good as it's going to get. So this is what I want. So how do I do this? How do I wait? No, I don't want that. I want something like where so I want it to like okay. So what I want is like if the first value is 10, I want that to be 10. If I refresh, we can see that it says age. Like age is the placeholder, but I want the placeholder to be the first value. Nope. Nope, there's nothing in there. What's this? Nope. There's got to be a way to achieve this. Like this cannot be a unique use case. Nope. Age, nope. What's this? Nope. Uh, there must be a way to achieve this. Like so if we go back to Amazon, nope, go away. So like this, I want that. So like I haven't selected a value and it defaults to the first option, which is featured, which is that's the thing that I want. I know that there's a way to achieve this. I don't accept that there isn't. Um, hmm. They just don't have a example ready to go here. What's this? What are we looking at? Nope. 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 Let's see what's in the default element value. See, this seems like it could be it, but use when the component is not controlled. This is a controlled component, which means that we're not letting the component around it is what's I'm trying to think of the best way. Why is Mike calling me? Um, my friend Mike is calling me. He's probably watching me, and yes, uh, that was weird. One second, there's a strange dinging in the other room. I think you can still hear me. That's so weird. Ah, whoa. Well, wow, I think my iPad broke. Nope, nope, sorry. I'm having a great morning. And I think you can still hear me because it's all through Bluetooth. So maybe you heard the strange dinging. Uh, my buddy Mike was trying to FaceTime me, and I hit no on my phone, and then it kept ringing on my iPad in the other room. But then like the ringing broke, and it was just like ding it, ding it, ding it, ding it, ding it, ding it. I don't know what that is. I don't know how technology works. Where's the default value? Back to this. Native on change. Oh yeah, so controlled and uncontrolled components in React. Typically, you want controlled components. Sometimes you want uncontrolled. Here we do want controlled, but basically uncontrolled means that the component that's rendering the controlled component doesn't have direct control over the display of that component, and you generally want that. Um, I think there are valid use cases for why you wouldn't. I just can't think of them at the moment. Uh, Render value. What? Okay, this thing. What is this? I think we want this. What's this? Select display props. All right, I think. Oh, also this. Here we go. All right, I think we're getting somewhere with this. We are not going to get terribly far in this stream today, but we're going to get somewhere, and somewhere is better than nowhere. Well, let's try this. Value. Let's see what this does. Does it do anything? It should refresh. Did it not? Oh, no. Come on. Refresh. There it goes. Okay, go to my menu here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so, all right. Now we're on to something. This little guy needs to have a value, and this will have to change. I'll have to have event handlers that like tie that to that. Right now it's manual, and so it's sort of fundamentally broken right now. But it shows that like it will do the thing that we want once it is complete. Well, what do we do next? Okay, so first off, I want to make this not transparent. That looks terrible. How is this white and this isn't? Hang on. Let me go to my navigation. It's got to be like a prop or something that I've got on here. Unchanged class name value. Why is this different? Why does this look different? Maybe I've got like a CSS class on it or something. That doesn't sound. No, I'm pretty sure I use the default values here. Let's take a look. Navigate. Oh, that's interesting. Where's this white coming from? Okay, so I did add this padding, I guess, because I know that. So if it's got this dot navigation that's in my navigation sass file, nav sass. That's this. So if I got rid of this, save it. Good. Where's the white background coming from? I'm going to need to move this somewhere more helpful. So I'm going to put this in the higher level farmhand sass file. Farm sass. Move it here. And then, so what I think is going to happen is that this will have padding, and so will the other one once I finish that. 1 second. Let's put that. What's a good place? I'll put it down here. This is fine. Hey, look at that. Maybe that's not necessary, but I kind of want that. Okay, so I'm thinking this will take up most of this width, and there'll be like a arrow that toggles up and down. Oh, my girlfriend's running late because Chicago's. I'm in Chicago, by the way. Our CTA is insane right now because of COVID, and I was waiting for a bus for 14 minutes yesterday, and then it came, and then it just passed right by me because it was too full. So I had to wait for another bus. That's my life right now. I hope it's better wherever you are. It's under the proper emojis. I feel like I abuse there's the frowny emojis. Like I like the half frowning. It's the confused emoji, but it's like it it doesn't look like it's confused. It's like flustered. It's like the flustered emoji. I like the flustered emoji. And like I use it a lot. So there's a flustered half frown emoji. Then there's like a standard frown emoji. And there's like the super frowny like Mitch McConnell emoji. I love like that like super frowny, but the thing is I overuse it, so like I feel like it's kind of lose that oomph, like that superlative like maximum frown factor. So that's unfortunate. What were we doing? Oh yeah. I want to give this a white background. Why is this white and this one isn't? Let's find out. Probably another class somewhere. What's that? Oh. Oh. All right. So I want to reuse this too. Man, I gotta make my CSS more reusable. Oh, look at that. All right. Let's take this. Take this, abstract it, put it over here. Where did I put that? Oh, you go over there. Yeah, okay. I want to not make that so specific. Good, okay. Looks good, looks good. Still a little goofy looking. Um, let's see how the selects in my shop are doing. Those shouldn't look any different. They don't. That's great. All right, getting somewhere with this thing. Also, do you all have favorite emojis? Please, if you have favorite emojis, please put them in the chat. I feel like a person's favorite emoji, like it says a lot about their mental state, like or their personality type, anyways. So like my most commonly used emojis um, are the super happy, like the smiling with teeth face, and then the joy face, which is like open mouth, like tears on each side, and uh, and the huggy one. I guess I send hugs to people a lot, so that's cool. Also, the dumpling emoji is rather high in my most frequently used. I guess I like dumplings. I had really good dumplings yesterday. They were so good. There's this place called Lao Ping Yu in Chicago on Chicago Avenue, and they're like the best dumplings that money can buy. They're so good. What are we doing? Oh yeah, styling these selects. So I want this to be over here. Okay, I want it to be over here. I want to be taking up the entirety of the width minus like whatever the, well, maybe not the entirety, but let's start with that. So this, do I need to give a width to this div or to this div? Well, let's find out. Wait. No, I want to have a flex box display here of some kind. I've used to struggle with Flexbox a lot, and I still sort of do, but I've gotten a lot better with it actually. Um, so this is Flex Grow. What's all this stuff? Like, is this inside of a Flexbox already? No, no. Why does this have Flex Grow? Maybe it doesn't need that. I probably need that for something else. Well, anyways, I think. I wonder if I put. Wait a second. Cowpex, Cowpen context menu. Display flex. Nope. Oh, that made things really bad. That's, nope, no, nope. That was incorrect. Well, let's try that again. I I don't like adding wrappers to things. Wait a second. What did? Hang on a second. I want to see if maybe I could keep that. I was on the right. I wonder if I was on the right track. Display, flex, flex flow, row. Nope. This is all incorrect. Column? Hey, look at that. Okay, cool. I thought I was on. There we go. I thought I was onto something. Okay, okay. I thought column was the default. It's not. All right. Well, let's go with this. How consensus. Also, Loach, I love your arms. Oh, that's your favorite emoji. That makes sense because you've had a lot of those. I like those. Ah. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna take this and put it in here. What is going on? Oh yeah, that's how you write mixins. I forgot. That's just such a crazy syntax. Paste. Boom. Get rid of the semicolon. Okay, great. Now that's in there. Boom, boom. Cool. So now So I'm trying to think of how I want to have this. So it doesn't do anything yet. It's just sort of like, it just looks correct. I will need to have some sort of a wrapper component around this. I think sort of starting to mention that I don't like having excessive wrapper components, and I like to do as much with CSS as I can, if I can. I will need a wrapper component for this because I want to have like the sort order toggle thing. So let's add that just to mock up the UI itself. I'm gonna put a little fix me here. Fix me. Make this dynamic. I mean, I kind of already know that, but just in case I forget, which might happen. Also, I am like pretty like religious with how I use my fix me's and to-dos in my comments. So like to-dos are like, this should change before too long. But it works as it is. Fix me's are like, you can't merge this until this is fixed. Like this is fundamentally broken, it'll like, create a bug, or it's just like it's incomplete. Um, this is incomplete right now. So I will have to fix this, which is why I put a fix me on it. Okay, so I need to put a div around this. Yeah, div class name. Nope, nope. Put all of this in here. Actually, no, I want to. I really prefer this syntax because it's much more JavaScripty, I think. Oh, my girlfriend made the transfer, so she'll be here in like 20-ish minutes. So I'll probably wrap this up by about 1 or so, or 1 my time. I don't know where you all are. Woo, see you soon. Sort wrapper, sure. I don't like names like sort wrapper because it's like it's just kind of, I don't know. I feel like it should be a little bit more descriptive, a little bit more semantic, but you know, this is fine for now. We can always change it. Nothing is ever complete. Oh, sorry. All right, so we got our sort wrapper. We are going to need a an up or a down icon. Let's see. I know that. So I'm also using Material UI's icons. Icon. Nope. Come on. Icon. Icon. There we go. Wait. All right. Okay. How do I? Oh goodness. Where's the material icons? Hey, look at that. This is great. I think there's so arrow upward. Ooh, should I do arrow upward or expand less? Which one looks better? So I'm gonna have it. The idea is, oh, so I'm already using it here. Okay, so I feel like I should have consistent semantics here. So like the less than greater than things, I like that as navigation. So I should not reuse that for the sorting. So I'm going to go with arrow upward. This I like a lot. So let's see if I can stick this in here somewhere. Okay, now there's somewhere. How do I do icons again? Icon. There we go. What's this? Oh, what is this? Icon. What? Wait a second. Oh, that's my icon. 1 second. Also, I love this tool. It's integrated with them called FZF, which I believe is short for Fuzzy Find. Fuzzy Find. It lets me just fuzzy find search my entire code base instantly. It's incredible. It even works on like giant code bases. It has been a real game changer for. Here we go. No, it's font awesome. That's not what I want right now. I want just How do I like show these? Okay, 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 I see. Right. It's a real game changer for my development. So this thing, I want that. Oh, I just put it as a component. Got it. Icon. So I think I would just do, let's see what happens with this. It's probably not going to look correct, but let's just see where we get. I don't know what this is going to do. Refresh. I have 3 viewers again. You might be the same third person I saw drop. So hello everybody again. It's nice to see you all, or I guess the digit that represents the quantity of you that there are. Hey, sorta. No, this is small again. Why is that? So that's what I want. Should that be on the left or should that be on the right? That should be on the right. No, that should be on the left. Yeah. Okay, so let's figure out. Oh, right. This needs a flex box. Sort wrapper. Hi. Yank. Nope. Cow pen. Where's my context menu? Cow says. I was in here before. Where did I? Okay, I've got too many tabs open in Vim right now. Oh no. So that's going to be display. All right, all right, it's all going to have display flex. So display flex. You can have flex and flex. That's a weird sentence. So that's good. That looks ridiculous. How do I make this larger? Come here. Okay. Sort wrapper, display flex. There's a justify content. This is where I always forget what the heck is I'm trying to do with align. Is it align? Align. This is how I do CSS. I just like go through all the options until something works because I don't actually know what I'm doing with it. Is it align items? Hey, okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So I want that. That looks good. Now, how do I make you take up the entire space? I think it's flex grow 1? Wait, what is that? So when in doubt, which is for me all the time, I just Google for CSS Flexbox. Come on. I have used this so much, I should probably just bookmark it, but I just Google for it because I don't have bookmarks because I'm a weirdo. Because it gives like these nice like visual like here's what it does because that's the thing that's missing from every other guide on the internet. And then I can sort of okay, flex. All right, justify content flex end. Okay, but okay, so I want so that's part of it. Justify content flex end. Let's try this. Flex, good. Okay, so that's progress. We're getting somewhere. Now, cool. I want this to be wider. How wide should this be? I could just give it a width, I suppose. So many little dinging notifications. I think I can just give this a width. Come on. Come on. Sort, nope. The sort select. Do I need that class on it? I don't think that I do. I can just sort of use the input base root, input select root. What's this? Width. Can I give this the width that I want? Would that work? No, because it's got to be in the container. That's not correct. I think it's got to be in this thing. There we go. That's what I'm going for. Okay, so that I'll have to keep this sort select class. So that's cool. Get rid of this. Copy. Bye. Boom. Sort select. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Hmm. Maybe this needs to be a little bit more like clickable, like this thing. I mean, it doesn't do anything yet. It will. It doesn't. It shall. Uh, please hold. I need more coffee. I think you can still hear me, um, through the magic of Bluetooth. Isn't technology wonderful? And now I'm out of coffee. I gotta clean up my coffee grounds. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So I was thinking for a second, like I could have these. They're called fabs, which I don't know why they're called that. I think it means something. Fab, fab, fab. Why is it called a fab? It's not an acronym. It's are they? Is it because they're fabulous? I don't know. Um, let let's go on a journey. Floating action buttons. All right. Well, oh no. In any case, see that's small. This is too big, and I think that I don't want to have like differently sized floating action buttons because that's just gonna look stupid. Especially like once it gets to here, like scrolls like that, like and there, like if this is a fab and this is a fab and this fab is smaller because like that would that fit? Wait a second, I could just sort of look at that. Okay, okay, so like the fab is just about the same height as the select, so I think that could be all right. Let's try this. Let's get crazy. Nope. Fab. Fab. Okay. Let's take this guy. Did I? Yep, good. Okay. No. So yeah, I use prettier, so I don't have to worry about the uh, formatting of things too much. I think I can just get rid of this, all of this. That should be. Okay, these are gonna have to be. These are all gonna have to be something. I think. Come on, format it. Oh my goodness, why is too many keyboard combos? Okay, format it. There we go. Okay, so fab. 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 Let's see what this does. I'm gonna have to call it after this, I think, once I get this thing looking correct, because I have got to go in a minute. This has been fun. I love this. I am definitely gonna do this more. Okay, okay. So color primary. We're almost there. We're almost there. Ah! Color, not Zeller. Color primary. Oh, oh no. There we go. Come on. Go to the context menu. Hey, okay, so that spacing looks a little bit silly, but that looks correct. I'm gonna have to tweak this a little bit. Um, okay, so that might be a little bit much visually, but it's not bad. Let's see what happens when I do this. Um, it's gotta be like a flex grow, I think. Flex grow. Get rid of this for a second. Okay. How do I have it take up the entire space? Um, let's look at flex grow 1. Flex grow. Okay, so let's try this. Flex grow 1. Flex grow. Hey, okay. Um, and I think if we give this a margin or something, that should space it out. I hope. Margin right. 1M. Yeah, look at that. All right. So that's sort of what I'm going for. Um, so I think I'm almost at the end here of today's little dev session. This has been fun. I love this. I hope that you all want to join me again because I enjoy this quite a bit. And in fact, let's do, hang on, give it a margin on both sides. Yeah, okay. That's all right. I'm not married to this design, but the idea is that this is going to toggle, and then we'll have sort of by the category, and then like the ascending, descending. Um, yeah, this is progress. Thank you for joining me. Let's do this again sometime. Um, and I'll let folks know in the Discord, and I should probably tweet it out too. It is nice to see all three of you. I have enjoyed this very much. We got somewhere, which is not nowhere. And that's something, I think. So you all have a lovely Saturday, and y'all take it easy. Bye, everybody.